Okay.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called...
Hey, Molly, where's Dutch?
Well, however it goes.
I'm not sure all that line of thought serves you and me very well.
That's because, Cowpoke, you are a man of profoundly limited intelligence.
No doubt.
Well, you and the old man and Dutch have been running around, digging us ever deeper into shit. Old Mr. Pearson might have gone and lightened the load a little. Pearson! Ain't you curious?
I guess.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, you tell him, fat man.
It's peace, Dutch. The O'Driscolls. I think there's a way.
what on earth are you talking about?
Get the words out properly, fat man.
I met a couple of the O'Driscoll boys on the road in the town. Things were about to get ugly. But you know how I am in a fight, huh? Like a cornered tiger. Anyway, somehow it didn't, but we got to talking, and they suggested a parlay to end things. Like gentlemen.
Gentlemen, Colm O'Driscoll. Have you lost your minds?
You're always telling us, Dutch. Do what has to be done, but don't fight wars ain't worth fighting.
They want a parley? It's a trap.
Well, of course, it's probably a trap, but what do we got to lose finding out?
Get shot.
We ain't getting shot because you'll be protecting us. It's a trap, you shoot the lot of them. If it ain't a trap, that's slim chance.
I don't see the point in any of this.
It's a chance you've gotta take.
I killed Colm's brother. Long time ago. Then he killed a woman I loved dear.
As you say, it's a long time ago, Dutch.
Let's go. You and me, with Arthur protecting us, no one else.
What about me?
This ain't the time for tigers, my friend.
Fine.
Mount up then, Morgan.
Just gotta force it down.
Let's go, boy.
Let's go then.
You know, I've been fighting Colm for so long now, I can barely remember a time when it was different.
You're still fighting him now. Make no mistake of that.
Here he goes, Doubting Thomas. Is there any plan you ain't sour on?
Well, maybe you're right. Just nervous. Let's not waste any more lives needlessly.
I ain't costing lives here. I'm saving them. What did you say? We had Pinkertons coming after us?
Because of Blackwater?
And Leviticus Cornwall and his private army. Then, who knows when this local hillbilly thing will come to a head, And we really afford to be fighting on all these fronts. And O'Driscoll.
There is wisdom in that.
I hope so, gentlemen, but like I said, I'm nervous.
Look, you ain't even going to be the one in danger. We'll get on over there, find a nice perch for you to settle into. You got that rifle, don't you?
Yeah.
Then me and Dutch walk right in to the lion's den. With you to cover us,
Okay. Just keep calm, unless I give you a reason not to.
Oh, we'll be fine. We got you.
I will do my best.
Oh, my dear and trusted friend. With you watching over me, I would walk into hell itself.
As would I. Hey, up there. Men on the ridge.
O'Driscolls, from the look of them.
I don't like having eyes on us.
We're close. You'll be the eyes soon enough. Maybe he's right, Dutch. Maybe I have pushed too hard. Got us into situations that could have been safer. I see all those mouths we gotta feed, and I dream too big. Caring too much. That's my problem.
Caring too much? There's no such thing.
This is horse shit from both of you.
It might be. Micah might be full of shit. Colm O'Driscoll might be full of shit. The promise of this great nation. Men created equal. Liberty and justice for all. That might be nonsense too. But it's worth trying for. It is worth believing in. Can't you see that, friend?
I don't know.
Try. All I ask is you try.
All right, cowpoke. You're gonna peel off up ahead. We'll be meeting down on the plain. Find a spot just above us where you can keep an eye on things.
All right, all right. However this shakes out, let's aim to meet back at the fork in the road afterwards.
We'll be there, partner.
Yeah.
Hello, Dutch. It's been a while.
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world. Pure world. How's that coming along?
Just fine.
How's that score you stole off us?
Which one?
Oh, I like that. It's like I said, this is a charismatic leader. Lot of heat on us this time.
Continua a listar decisão que eu te faço. Já dá na cabeça que te...
They offered me a price, Dutch, to bring you in.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, still might.
I am sorry about your brother.
Yeah, well, I never liked him much.
I liked
You always loved the ladies, Dutch Vanderlyn. I like that about you.
What are we doing here? Go home. Is this thing over?
Hello, sugar. You ain't dead, is you? Not yet, anyway.
Fall for it?
I don't know. Colum's got a sense.
Handing him over to the law. I don't know. Strange times.
They killed Seamus. Fuck the whole lot of them. With this fella Colum's right, we can draw them all back.
True. Where'd Colum?
He's escaping. Shoot him.
Relax. I got him. Did I kill you?
Oh, not yet.
No, of course not. Not yet. But I will.
Finally. Put his weapons over there.
Arthur Morgan. It's good to see you.
Hello, Colm.
How's the wound?
I hardly feel it. You will.
Septic. Ain't nice. Now, tell me, fine gun like you, why you still running around with old Dutch? Could come right with me and make real money.
It ain't about the money, Colm.
No. It's Dutch's famous cars. You killed a whole bunch of my boys. 6-point
I
cabin.
ain't got no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, you lie, my friend. And I thought Dutch preached truth.
Let me go, Colm, and end all this crap between you two. We all got real problems now.
The way I see it, they get him. They forget about me.
They ain't the forgetting sort. If I were you, I'd run as soon as I had the money.
Oh, I know you would. But see, we lure an angry Dutch in to rescue you. Grab all of you and hand you in. Then disappear.
So you only met with him to grab me?
Of course. He's gonna be so mad. He gonna come raging over here. And a whole lot of you. And the law will be waiting for him. Arthur. Arthur, I missed you.
Mexico. I want to go home. Home! Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. What the hell?
What's he still doing down there? It's one thing torturing a man, it's another thing putting him through stories of the homeland. You better hurry it up. I don't want to be here when the law comes for that side of beef.
What's going on here? You're supposed to be holding Morgan. You're messing with the wrong people, son of a bitch.
God damn it, how hard is it to hold a prisoner?
Cole ain't gonna like this. Stop the plane.
Come on, boy. Get me home.
Arthur! Arthur?
Arthur. I told you it was a setup, Dutch. My boy, my dear boy, what? They got me. But I got away. Yeah, you did. Miss Grimshaw, I need help! Reverend Swanson! He's gonna set the law on us. Oh, of course he was!
I'm sorry, Arthur.
It is a bit late for apologies. Swanson! Mr. Morgan, you're safe now.
Oh, let's get him to bed.
You are safe now, Arthur.
Okay. I got you.
You're safe now.
That's pretty, Dutch. That's real pretty.
Miss Grimshaw, will you sit with him a while?
Of course. You'll be okay, Mr. Morgan. You're home.
I thought I'd be burying you, Mr. Morgan.
Well, not quite yet, River.
Good. How you feeling?
Oh, about the same as you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, take care of yourself.
You too.
Don't ask.
Hang in there.
Oh, hey, Arthur.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. I'm just being civil, my brother.
Well, hello then.
You really are a very charming man, aren't you?
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
Arthur! Are you busy, Arthur?
Why?
Well, I know you think I'm just some effete buffoon.
What?
A man of words and not of action. Hardly a man at all.
Well, I think you're as slippery as an eel in an oil slick, but still a man.
Because I think I've I found something interesting.
Yeah?
Have you ever robbed a stagecoach?
No, never. Why, who would have even thought? Of course I robbed a goddamn stagecoach. You know I have.
And what's the problem with stagecoaches?
The armed man attempting to put a bullet in your head?
Not quite. The odds. I mean, is it worth the robbing?
Sometimes.
I know. But, well, if you'd like to come with me, I can introduce you to a new best friend, and he's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot. So where do we find this friend of yours?
Roads.
Because what can possibly go wrong there?
Well, lead the way and we'll find out.
You sure seem to have got about round here.
You know me. I like to make friends in low places.
How the hell you end up down here anyway?
I could ask the same of you. I have a few commitments over this way. Some expenses to meet.
Expenses? What expenses? Gentlemen's canes and rabbits to pull out of hats?
Among other things, I had quite a nice little business going for a while. Shares in a gold mining company. Excellent returns for the investor of a certain financial standing. Until, well, that unfortunate run-in with the law.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Thanks for disappearing on us during that Sean business, by the way.
I'd done my part. Each to their strengths, dear boy. You know, you boys should really watch yourselves with those two families. This is a small town. People talk. I tried to mention it to Hosea, but you know how he is. Anyway, while they're off chasing their pot of Confederate gold hidden at the end of some rainbow, let me present you with something real.
So, where exactly are we going?
The train station. The clerk there, Alden, is quite a fellow. Very informed on the comings and goings of coaches round these parts.
Ah, I see.
Ha! Whoa! Here we are. We can hitch up outside. I'll make the introductions, Arthur.
You did real good, boy.
Come on. Hang back a bit and let me do the talking. We don't want to scare him off. Oh, I almost forgot. Bill asked me to give you a message to meet him here in town as soon as you can. Something to do with the craze. I thought I'd nab you first. So, what were you talking about before?
You did? Okay. Thanks.
Hello, Alden.
Hello, Josiah. How have you been?
Dandy. And you, friend?
Like I said, times are tough. My missus is a bad woman. Terrible woman.
They often are. But how's work, Alden?
Terrible.
Wages got cut
Morning.
again. They reckon they just
Sir, good
invented a new
morning.
horseless carriage will be the end of us.
They've been saying that nonsense since they invented the wheel. The wickedness of bosses.
I know. My comrades here and I are greatly discouraged from the adequate fulfillment of our duty.
A discouraged man is no man at all, Alden. No man at all. My friend Arthur here has a present for you.
Ain't you kind, sir?
Call him Arthur. He's one of us, a fellow man of distinction.
Okay, well, this is perfect timing. I think you'll like this one, Josiah. It'll be coming south down the river road through Siltwater Strand.
Thank you, Alden. Thank you very much.
Oh, and Josiah, if you or Arthur are ever out Strawberry Way, ask for my colleague there, feller called Hector. He's also one of the, what did you call us again?
Discouraged men, Alden.
That's it, discouraged men. I like that.
Well, goodbye, Alden, or should I say, adieu.
Oh, adieu, Josiah.
What the heck? What was that?
I thought you might like to see that pantomime.
River Road through Siltwater Strand, he said.
Okay. I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me.
Hey, boy.
Okay, let's go. This way. Yep. What did I tell you? Simple as can be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance, the unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that Micah business.
Didn't sound like you left anyone alive to recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much, dear boy. All this trouble. You gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
If anything goes wrong, let's meet back here at this crossroad, okay?
All right.
Here we are. This is the spot. Okay. This should do.
Sure. Here.
Ô, valeu aí, bruxão gamer. Obrigado aí, mano. Obrigado, obrigado. Obrigado pelas palavras. Valeu.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry. So what were you thinking?
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strong box without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
And I can do this silently?
Well, I'm hoping complete silence won't be necessary. But you're going to wish you had your earplugs. This is Damson. Oh, very good, Alden, very good. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold tight. They'll be here soon.
There it is. Right on time. Let's go. Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once. I'll ride right ahead and get the coach to stop. You hang back. Don't let them spot you, or you'll scupper the whole thing.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind my singing.
Not at all.
I'm preparing for a show.
It's a free country.
Oh,
Did you say a show?
It's a small benefit to the opera with Blackwater. Just
Mrs. Chester Danson. Stop the coach, my good man! Stop the coach!
Whoa! Miss Dempsey, why did you stop singing?
The New York audience, they were rather cruel.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Could you? It's such a small show, but would you sing something for me? I'm looking for a mezzo-soprano.
Well, I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
You trido lasciar, non lasciar perdir. Ti trido, e trio. Trido lasciar, non lasciar perdir.
Adagio, molto adagio.
Ti trido.
We should move. The roads are not safe.
My good man, they're perfectly safe.
Can we go, please? I got a train to catch.
Oh, would you be quiet, you horrible little man?
One more time from the top.
Il fugge claudicar, a non lasciar più dir il ladro e stronti e sta e sta.
We have to go.
You don't want to be quiet.
Madam, I've heard enough. Might I have your card? The event is on the 23rd of this month. I can't say enough. Mrs. Damson, magnifico. So sorry, gentlemen, for the interruption. Farewell.
Nicely done, Arthur. A little finesse for once. Well done, sir. Well done.
It was easy. You did all the work.
Teamwork, my dear boy. Teamwork.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, jolly good. Go see Alden from time to time. See you soon, Arthur.
Yeah. Got any more opera singers for me to rob?
You're looking real nice today, Bill. Shut up. We've been waiting for you, Arthur.
Well, I'm sorry to have kept you.
Come on, let's get going.
What's the plan?
We're meeting a couple of the Greys over at the saloon. They spoke to Bill about a job, needing security.
After the farce of stealing the horses for them, why are we doing this?
Because we need to stay in with them, and they're paying.
So what kind of security they want?
We're about to find out. Now come on.
This seem legit to you, Bill?
Sure. Dutch said we was to keep on dealing with them until we find this gold.
Can we trust them?
Can we trust anyone?
Yeah, let's just see what they say.
They said there was some big misunderstanding about them horses. And what about boarding their fields?
They don't know we had anything to do with that.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, they think it was the Braithwaites. Listen, I know these Grey boys a bit now. This is on the level.
We're stuck in the middle of some ancient feud, but instead of playing both sides, we're being used by both of them.
They were saying that Catherine Braithwaite...
Hey, hold up. This don't feel right.
Now it don't feel right. I could have told you.
Get down!
Sons of
I can't believe you shot me, you bastards! You okay? I'm fine! Oh, son! You idiot! Is he dead? Look at him! Of course he's dead! How could you not think this was a trap?
You sure you want to talk about this now, Morgan? You see a way out of here?
All right now. That got us pinned in good.
Now you're gonna pay! Bullets here! Get behind something! Is this the best you fools got? They're in the gun store! I'll get the front! You take the None of these bastards gonna walk out of here! Real heavy over here, fellas! For hell's sake! Check the back! Come on! Hurry, Arthur! You need to get in there! Cowards are in the gun store! I'll get the front! You take the back! None of these bastards gonna walk out of here! Real heavy over here, fellas! You're dead now! We need to get into this store, Morgan! Goddamn bunch of cowards! These bastards! Shoot 'em, man! You're getting sloppy, Morgan.
Do you see that window in Sean's skull? Don't talk to me about slop.
Better in here, not there. thinking the Greys might be onto us after all. Now it's sinking in.
So much loot. What damn loot? We ain't getting out of this with nothing. That's assuming we even get out of it.
Of course we're getting out of it. This is you and me, Morgan. We always get the job done.
You call this getting the job done? You see Bill anywhere?
No.
Shit.
We got a pine box. I'll head down the line.
This is some damn posse the Greys rounded up.
We'd have had to deal with sons of bitches sooner or later. Just turned out to be sooner. We played you boys like a fiddle. See that? Those cowards running away.
Looks like most of them.
Not all of them.
Sheriff Gray. And what about Bill? Where the hell's he?
We'll find him later. Come on. Sheriff Gray! You need to get a hold on this town. It's going to hell.
What do you think you are? Bunch of two-bit thugs from God knows where? You're so dumb to think we don't know what you've been doing.
Come out, Sheriff. It's over.
We put down far worse than you, 100 times over. This is the Greys' town. Always has been, always will be.
Only Greys I see left around here is you.
You want us to come out? We'll come out.
Ah, Bill. Guns on the ground, now. Both of you. Don't do it. You know we can't do that. You put the gun down, Sheriff.
I'll blow his brains out.
You want to join your little friend there, do you?
Either way, you're a dead man. Morgan?
Shit.
He was a good kid.
Well, how the hell was I to know?
Let me see. They set us up once before. They didn't like us. We destroyed their farm. Should I go on?
Go easy on him, Morgan. He was out trying to find a lead, same as you, same as Hosea. All you do is complain when things don't work out, except when it's your goddamn fault.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself.
Oh, you act so high and mighty, but you're no better than the rest of us. I've ridden with you boys close on what, 6 months now? And all you ever done was complain. You can fight, but you can't think.
You can't do either.
Okay, cowpoke.
Bill, take the boy's body. Bury him proper someplace, quiet. Micah, best you and I don't speak for a moment.
I'm just so frightened by you.
Get out of my sight, pair of fools. He was like an annoying little brother to me. What fun we had riding together. What a goddamn mess we're making of things. Yep. Yep. Hey, partner. Good boy. We will find the boy. Take a deep breath, okay? Arthur, have you seen that boy, Jack?
No.
Where's my goddamn son? Where is he? Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son.
Who took him?
We think the Braithwaite woman took him.
Oh.
Kieran saw a couple of fellows sound like Braithwaite boys.
Where's my son? If anything, where is my son, Dutch Vanderlyn?
We will find him, we will bring him back to you, and we will kill any fool that had the temerity to touch one hair on that boy's head. Abigail, you have my word.
Just get me back, my son.
I will get that boy back, so help me God. Right now.
Dutch! We just heard about Jack. You need some extra guns?
Yeah, why not? Micah, Kieran, anyone strange turns up, you kill him. Rest of you, let's ride. Okay, let's go get that boy back.
They must have figured out what we was up to, Dutch.
Yeah, we just got shot to hell by the Greys in town. I know, I heard about Sean too. I don't want to even think about that right now. We have to focus on Jack.
I swear, I'll kill everyone there.
Easy, John. Try to stay calm.
I'm fine.
How the hell did they get to him?
I don't know, but we are getting him back and they will pay. I promise you that.
What about the gold?
Who gives a damn about the gold? They got Jack.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think there is any gold. Or if there is, it's hidden somewhere no one knows.
What?
I've turned every stone.
Christ's sake, Hosea. After all that, another perfect scam.
We underestimated them.
No, they underestimated us. Enough talk. There is no point arguing how we got here. This is where we are. And we are going to fix it. So come on! Okay, get your heads right. Nobody makes a move until I say so. All right, everyone, dismount and come to me. We'll go in on foot from here.
First Sean, now Jack. We should have stayed out of all of this.
Bit late for that, ain't it?
Quiet. We're going to fix this right now.
Like they don't know we're coming.
Arthur, are you coming or what? We don't have all day. Come on, let's get this done. John, you sure you're okay?
Like I said, I'm fine.
Follow my lead. Both these redneck families think they can ruin us? I don't think so.
There they are.
Who steals a goddamn boy?
I'm gonna let fly at those sons of bitches.
John, I need you to stay calm. Get down here now, you inbred trash!
What the hell do you want?
Easy, John.
We've come for the boy.
You must have known we would.
Shouldn't have messed with our business now, should you?
Whatever complaint you have with us, alleged or otherwise, that is a young boy. That is not the way you do things. Hand him over.
Get the hell off our land!
If you ain't gonna be civilized about this... Watch out here for any other arrivals.
Continuare a detenção de Francia. Já dá uma cabeça aqui de xoxi.
Back and find that Braithwaite woman!
Jack! Jack, can you hear me?
Jack! You in here? Jack? Oh, shit!
Barricaded. This must be where they're holed up. There's something pushed up against it.
John! Arthur! We'll hold them down here. We got more coming in! Arthur, get out there! We got... This door covered! Really need some more fire over here!
Let's find a way into that room.
Come on, this must be it! I can't see a goddamn thing! One, two, three.
You want me to kill you too, old woman?
You bastards!
Where's the boy?
We have lived in this house for 120 years. We never had no problems except for
Where
Yankees.
is the boy? Who took him?
You killed my son!
Oh, and I will surely kill the rest of them unless you start talking.
Oh, I know your type. Common scum.
Where is the boy?
You filth.
All right, we get her out of here. What about down? Now let's get this hag outside. Any more of her sons to deal with? Reckon they're all dead. That's right. Burn this dump to the ground.
You boys sure Jack ain't in here.
We searched everywhere, Dutch.
You got that one, Arthur?
Guess that's the end of the goddamn cribbage game.
Come here.
Put me down! You damn Yankee!
There you go.
I never liked you.
Why'd you take the boy, Mrs. Braithwaite?
You stole my
Boys are off
liquor.
limits.
You stole my horses. Ain't no rules in war, mister.
Matthews.
Yes, that's it.
Where's the boy?
My sons gave him to Angelo Bronte. So my guess is Saint Denis. Either there or on the boat to Italy.
Let's go.
Arthur, come on. What we doing with her? Leave her.
I told you she was crazy. It's gonna work out, John. It's gonna work out. Listen to Dutch.
Now, I don't expect you to understand this, but I have never been more proud of you than I am right now, brother. You're doing the right thing.
If I don't get that boy back safe, she'll kill us all.
I know, but looking at this logically, well, that boy is fine. They took him to scare us. Nobody takes a boy to harm him.
He's right, John.
What do you think, Arthur?
The boy will be fine. But, well, of course Marston's scared rotten. I mean, we killed all those people. We stirred up all that trouble. For nothing.
No, not for nothing. For living. Now, we get that boy back, and we go. Trust me.
Hey, Dutch.
We got a problem.
Not a problem. Visitors. A solution. Good day, fine people. Mr. Vanderlind, Mr. Matthews, I presume. And who are you?
Rip Van Winkle.
Huh. Good day, sir. Agent Milton, Pinkerton Detective Agency. Agent Ross. Ah, Mr. Morgan, nice to see you again.
And to what do we owe the pleasure, Agent Moron?
I don't know if you're aware, but this is a civilized land now. We didn't kill all them savages only to allow the likes of you to act like human dignity, and basic decency was outmoded or not yet invented. This thing, it's done.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
And as a consequence, that lets you take what you please, kill whom you please, and hang the rest of us? Who made you the messiah to these lost souls you've led so horribly astray?
I'm nothing but a seeker, Mr. Milton.
You ain't much of anything more than a killer, Mr. Vanderlind. But I came to make a deal. It's time. You come with me, and I give the rest of you 3 days to run off, disappear, and go and live like human beings someplace else.
You came for me? Risk life and limb in this den of lowlifes and murderers so that they might live and love? Ain't that fine?
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
In that case, it'd be my honor to join you. Excuse me, friends. I have an appointment to keep with...
I think your new friend should leave now, Dutch.
You're making a big mistake. All of you.
Yeah, dreadful. We have got something. Something to live and die for. How awful for us. Mr. Milton, stop following us. We'll be gone soon.
I'm afraid I can't. And when I return, I'll be with 50 men. All of you will die. Run away from this place, you fools! Run!
Come on.
Get your damn hands off of me, boy.
What now?
We get out of here. And quick. Any ideas?
I know a big old house, hidden in the swamps outside Saint Denis. I'm sure they'll find us eventually, but it should buy us a few days.
A few days is all we need.
There's a spot out by Shady Belle. Lenny and I got into that dispute with the previous occupiers. Place is well hidden.
You and Arthur, ride out to make sure no one else has moved in. Lenny, you go follow those fools out of here. Make sure that they leave. And John, we'll get Jack back, and we'll get going. Rest of you, get packing!
Come on, John.
This is crazy.
We'll get packed up, but we need a new... Arthur.
Can we get this over with, Morgan?
Follow me. I know the way.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right, John.
We should be going for Jack.
We will. We have to move everyone first before that bastard Milton comes back with an army. We ain't no use to Jack in jail or at the end of a rope.
I don't even know what to think no more.
Just gotta keep our cool. Be smart about this.
Smart? Are you joking? We made too much noise once again. We drew them right to us. I mean, how many people have you killed in the last 2 weeks?
Hey, the hell? Mangy bastard!
Yeah. gone about before?
Far too many.
It's Dutch playing his game. Hosea, too. Get involved with those two families. Master con men working their magic.
Fala aí, Ronei. Tudo bom, mano? Bem-vindo aí, mano. Ronei Jones. Gostei do nick, hein? Parece espanhol. Ronei Jones.
We lost Sean, Mac, Davey, Jenny, and for what?
We can't change what's done.
Tudo certo, Ronei. Graças a Deus, mano.
One day, we need to start learning from our mistakes.
Come on, it ain't all bad.
Graças a Deus, Jeová, Buda, sei lá o que você acredita aí.
Dutch will fix it. Dutch will
Tô
come up
aqui
with
jogando
a
essa
big plan.
maravilha de game, mano. Cê é louco. Que jogo bom, velho.
Plan gets us into worse trouble.
Não sei como é que eu demorei tanto pra jogar ele, velho.
Now you can't put all this on Dutch. You're worked up, and rightly so. Just don't get too far in your head with all this. You'll never get out.
It's a goddamn mess. That poor kid. We chose this life. He didn't.
I don't know. I think this life chose us.
You, me, Dutch, Hosea. It's been a long time now.
Sure has. Lots changed.
Claro, mano. Sigo sim. Todo mundo que tá me seguindo, eu tô seguindo e adicionando como amigo aí, velho.
Like I told you, don't go down a rabbit hole with this, Marston.
Você faz live de quê, Rony?
I treated Jack bad. Abigail too.
Deixa eu adivinhar. Free Fire.
You know, when I was lost on that mountain after Blackwater, part of me thought,
Preciso aprender a jogar Free Fire, mano. Nunca joguei essa porra.
But some wolves thought otherwise. Look, you're here now.
Estratégia Simulator. Interessante. Vou te seguir sim, mano. Detesto Free. Eu não detesto, mano. Só não é minha vibe, tá ligado? Eu tenho um puta PC que roda Red Dead Redemption 2. Vou ficar jogando Free Fire, mano. Talvez se eu tivesse um PC mais simplesinho, eu jogaria ele.
four walls and a roof. We're moving up in the world.
You ain't seen inside it yet.
Come on. The sooner we get this done, the better. You sure this place is empty?
I ain't sure on nothing.
All right. Let's leave the horses here and take a look.
Peguei The Witcher 3 semana passada. Mano, vou te falar assim, ó. The Witcher tá no meu top 5 melhores jogos de todos os tempos, velho. Se eu fosse você, não esperava tanto, velho. Começava a jogar ele, porque é sensacional, velho. Sensacional. Muito bom, velho. Me faltam palavras pra descrever The Witcher. Pra tu ter ideia, ô Rony, eu não sou adepto a platinar games, tá ligado? Ah, vou platinar esse aqui, vou fazer todos os desafios. Não. O único jogo que eu tô fazendo isso é o The Witcher 3, velho. Ele tá aqui no meu PC, vira e mexe, eu abro ele e jogo algumas missões secundárias, faço os negócios que eu quero platinar. Pra você ter ideia, mano. O jogo é muito bom, velho. Deixa eu ficar com uma 12 aqui. Vai que, né? Vai que tem alguém aqui. Oxygen not included.
I can see that. You think there's more of them?
I'll check the house. You keep watch out here.
Pois eu vou te seguir, mano. Fica tranquilo. Vou te seguir e te adicionar como amigo aí. Vamos saquear esse cara aqui.
I thought you said you were checking the house.
Tem gente aqui dentro, mano.
You fools should have left when you had the chance.
I advise you to run, you son of a bitch!
Didn't you get the message last time?
Toma. Faço live em 3 plataformas: Twitch, Ztube. Ztube, essa eu não conheço, mano. Eu também faço multi-stream. Tô fazendo agora na Twitch e na Trovo aqui.
Any more of you upstairs, I'm coming for you. You hear me? Who the hell do you think you are? Sorry, boys. This is ours now.
Ztube é o YouTube? LOL. Ah, mano, sei lá. O YouTube eu acho uma ótima plataforma, tipo, de qualidade, pra fazer live, mas sei lá, mano, ninguém vai lá mais. Cala essa boca. O YouTube, cara, é só... O YouTube é canais médios e grandes, velhos. Não tem mais espaço pra gente pequena lá, velho. Tá ligado? Tipo, pode pesquisar, mano. Tudo que tu pesquisar no YouTube, tu não acha em canais pequenos. Só em canais grandes ou médios, assim, digamos.
I knew you'd come soon enough. You are some other coward, like you. The bounty hunters, the freedmen.
É mesmo, qualquer coisa que tu quer. Eu procuro receitas no YouTube, mano. Mas eu vou te falar que eu tô consumindo muito menos o YouTube do que eu consumia antigamente, velho. Hoje em dia eu tô consumindo muito TikTok, velho. Por incrível que pareça. O TikTok tem muito conteúdo ruim, nocivo, bosta, como qualquer outra plataforma. Mas também tem conteúdo muito bom e rápido, né, meu? Tipo, rapidinho tu vê um vídeo, tá ligado? Não tem... Vou falar pra ti, não tem mais saco de ficar vendo um vídeo de 10 minutos no YouTube, sabe? Como as coisas mudam, né, velho? Isso é louco. Daqui a pouco a gente vai estar vendo vídeo de 30 segundos e olha só. E era isso.
The carpetbaggers. The army of criminals who stole our land and our government. I survived them all. Our fight will live on.
Tá porra! Vai lá, mano. Sucesso pra ti também. Depois eu apareço lá. Eu vou jogar mais uns 40 minutos aqui. Se tu tiver em live, nem eu colo lá. Valeu, Ronei. Ó, live aí, mano.
How's it looking up there? I think that's a lot. Didn't even have to shoot the last one. Good. Come help me with this, will you? Here, give me a hand moving these bodies. Don't want the others walking into this. Follow me. All right, this way. We'll dump the bodies in the swamp over there. Gators will be eating well today. Okay, I can deal with the rest of the bodies. You go meet up with the caravan, guide them in. All right, see you soon. I hope.
continua a gritar desse, você sabe o que eu te faço? Já dá o na cabeça aqui, te xoxi.
Welcome home, all of you, to my humble abode. We got fine living. Ignore the corpses and the alligators. It's paradise.
I love it. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, would you two kindly work your magic? Arthur, take a ride with me.
Sure.
Come on.
George?
Yes?
Could I have a word with you?
Not now. Come on, Arthur. Can you believe that girl? All I've got going on, and she wants to talk.
Everything okay with you two?
I got far more important things to worry about right now than Molly O'Shea.
So, where are we going?
To take a look at this eighth wonder of the civilized world, Saint Denis, I keep hearing about. According to the map, the road up this way should lead us right in there.
All right. I guess this day ain't over yet.
Not quite. Good work back there, Arthur. Everything went okay?
A few loose ends. Nothing major.
And John?
About what you'd expect. He's taking it hard.
We are going to get that boy back, whatever it takes. I need you to start asking around in the city for Bronte. Subtly, of course. Public places, maybe start with the saloons. Anyone who can put us in contact with him.
Of course. And what about the Pinkertons?
I'm fairly sure nobody followed us. We moved out fast. We should be safe for a few days here.
And then?
I think we need to move a little further. Put some ocean between us and all of this. The mess with those two families, losing Sean. I see things differently now. For a long time, I truly believed a paradise lay somewhere in the West for us. But I just don't know anymore.
So we're leaving the country now?
Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Whatever we do, we'll need more money. In any case, we have more pressing matters to attend to first. Easy! Okay, there she is. A real city. The future.
Big cities. They're
always repellent.
Exactly.
I'll find you in there. Go see what you can figure out.
Yes.
Will you move? Idiota! You could have killed me. What's your problem? Is something wrong with you? You damn lunatic!
You looking to make me angry?
You almost killed me! What the hell is wrong with you?
Howdy there. Welcome.
that.
Hello there, mister.
Hey.
You see any of the chickens yet? Every morning I wake up to those damn birds clucking away. You're gonna want a saddle that fits for you and the horse. You know, a horse can tell when you're using a cheaper saddle. You're gonna want a saddle that fits for you and the horse. You're gonna feel the difference. Trust me. Oh yeah, that's a smart choice for your saddle. That's a good choice. High quality.
Ai, cavalo.
Tá ligado aquele meme, Félix? Cavalo.
Hello.
Yeah, that'll go real well with the saddle.
O que o Pito faz? Equipe um Pito de cela. Celas. Alfajores. Estribos.
Oh yeah, that's a smart choice for your saddle.
Pitos. Pitos faz o quê?
Yeah,
Não,
that'll go
velho.
real well with the saddle. That's the same one I use too.
Cavalo. Aparência. Crina. Rabo.
This horse will pass for nobility when
Que isso, cara? O cavalo do Goku aqui, velho. Olha o cavalo maconheiro, mano. Cara, o que eu vou te dizer, Félix? Tem as No primeiro acampamento, se tu juntar $325, que não é difícil, tu consegue abrir viagem rápida aqui. Só que tu só consegue dar viagem rápida do acampamento para o local, entendeu? E geralmente nos finais das missões, tu volta pro acampamento via cutscene, entendeu? Mas tem que cavalgar bastante no jogo, velho. Tem que cavalgar bastante no jogo, velho. Faz parte do jogo, faz parte da história, né, mano?
There you are.
Provisões para o cavalo. Tem rádio, tem rádio, sim. Caralho, esse aqui é bom, mano. Bala de hortelã. Torrão de açúcar. Ai, pô. Faz parte tu navegar, tá ligado? Navegar não, tu... tenho que descer, acho, do cavalo.
Qual o rádio mais ouvido em Chernobyl? Radioatividade.
É, essa aí é boa.
There, girl.
Ô, Félix, eu tava olhando ontem o...
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Saiu o Alien lá no sitezinho, aquele que eu compro, tá ligado? Até me deu uma vontadezinha de jogar, mano. É tipo um Left 4 Dead de Alien, né? Deixa eu ver o que é. Esse aqui é um lugar novo, mano. Abriu várias missões aqui. Jogar sozinho acho que não era. Sei, mano. Na real, tu vai jogar com... Eu tava olhando, tu vai jogar com AI, né, cara? Com bot, né? O Dude precisa que você peça informações sobre o Ângelo em locais públicos. Beleza. Mas pelo menos eu teria a experiência de jogar o jogo sem pagar R$1 nele, né, mano? Pra mim isso já vale muito. Claro que se eu tivesse dinheiro eu gostaria de jogar ele. Eita porra, desculpa aí, mano. Puta, mano. Onde que é o... Onde que é o... Atropelei o cara sem querer ali, velho. Recompensa $5, velho. Eu tenho que fugir agora. Pô, atropelei o cara sem querer, mano. Sim, eu gosto pra caramba da franquia, velho. A franquia é muito boa, velho. Nossa, vai vir um trem aqui, eu tô até vendo, velho. O game é feito pra jogar com miguxos. Pra miguxos que tem dinheiro, né, mano? Pra miguxos pobres, não. Puta, agora eu não posso entrar na cidade, mano. Eu tenho que ir lá pagar minha recompensa de $5, porque eu atropelei o cara sem querer. Porra, velho. Aí é foda. Te manda o game e tu me manda uma asiática. Caralho. Que isso, mano? Tu acha que eu crio asiática no meu porão aqui? Olha que da hora esse gráfico, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Uma neblina e de noite, as luzes antigas, ó. Ixi, mano. Tu que gosta de gráfico, Félix, né? Vou usar com você. Ah, o cara me procurou, velho. Ah, eu vou me render, foda-se. Acho que eu me render é menos que... Cadê o seu policial? Calma, seu polícia. Calma, seu polícia. Calma, seu polícia. Eu quero me render. Eu quero me render, seu polícia. Porra! No GTA é mais fácil tu fugir, mano. Quer dizer, aqui não é difícil fugir. O problema é que daí se eu tenho que entrar na cidade, eu já fico com o status de procurado, velho. Olha lá, mano. Perdi 33 mil, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. E ainda tenho que pagar a porra da recompensa, velho. Caralho, cara. Não vou chegar nunca lá naquele lugar, velho. Perdi 33 dólares, velho. Era só pagar a recompensa de 5. E agora eu tenho que pagar mais 5 lá. Se não tiver mais polícia aqui. Ei, tem um bordel aqui, mano. Ei, que massa, velho. Caralho. Paga de 4, ô louco. Ih, tem bundinho, velho. Que massa, velho. A Rockstar se puxa, né, mano? Você é louco. O negócio é não chamar muita atenção. Tudo isso porque eu atropelei um cara, mano. Acho que aqui é o... Aqui é o correio, acho. Mostraram o remake do Dead Space e aí, como é que ficou? Tá porra. Tá ficando topper. Reflexo e armadura do Isaac. Do Sombra. E aí, irmão? Quero pagar os 5 dólares aí. Ela subiu pra 10 já. Beleza. Para de me encher o saco agora, vai. Ixi, o cavalo tá dando uma cagada aqui, mano. Mas essa, eu tenho que cuidar pra não atropelar os caras, velho. Qual que era a missão que eu ia fazer aqui? Cuidado! Eu tava vendo um vídeo do cara, o cara acompanhou 24 horas a vida de um lenhador do NPC aqui no Red Dead Redemption. O maluco, ele tem uma vida, cara, o NPC. Ele acorda de manhã, sai de casa, fica cortando uma árvore o dia inteiro lá. E aí, meio-dia, ele para 1 hora pra almoçar, volta 1 hora e fica até 5 horas tentando cortar a árvore. Aí, no final do dia, ele corta a árvore. Caralho, velho. Ele acompanha a vida de vários NPCs. Eu quero ver os outros, mano. Tipo, cada NPC aqui tem uma vida dentro do jogo, velho. Eles não ficam só aqui de bobeira, tá ligado? Caralho. Sim, ele faz o mesmo ciclo todo dia. Olha o Dutch aqui, velho.
Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America's very own Gomorrah.
This cities all look the same to me. So, how you get on?
I've been asking around about Mr. Bronte. And from what I've heard, this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool. You know me? I'll meet you back here anon.
Olha que da hora, mano. Mantenha calma, todo mundo me olhando. Não dá pra cumprimentar ninguém aqui?
Funny you should say that. Well, you know how it is. I told him, I say, that's the speed of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret. That's why we love it. Born and
O
raised.
cara entra e já vai direto nas meretrizes, né, mano? Você é louco.
I'm a transplant, but I'm never leaving.
Not unless we all get washed away.
Every year they say that's gonna happen. It ain't happened yet. Let me tell you something. The rest of the states, they lucky to have us. If it wasn't for us, they'd probably have run back to Britain with the tails between their legs at the first sign of trouble.
You got that right.
Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
For a whiskey?
Sure, that's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Okay. Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte? Mr. Big, Mr. Italian spaghetti-eating long streaker piss big. He makes my skin crawl. I'm so swarthy, a cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know, I guess.
Pergunte pelo Bronte
Oh, and
no
friend,
beco.
you'll be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
How do you do?
Come on now, this sulking doesn't become you.
You always have to be right, don't you?
I'm just giving you the correct use of the word. If you're feeling sick, you're not nauseous, you're nauseated.
Right, you're nauseous and I'm nauseated.
You're impossible. Yes?
Is there something you need?
Pardon me, but have you seen any kids around this way?
Yeah, I think I heard a few in the other courtyard up ahead. You can get through on the left there.
So are you done with the silent treatment now?
No.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him, but it'll cost
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
Here. Come on.
This way. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet? Stay close. Easy to get lost around here. Come on, then. You new to the city, mister?
Pretty much.
Don't worry. No one knows it as good as me and Cleet.
Is that right?
Hope you won't need his services, but you got the doctor on the corner there. Nice enough fella. That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself. Now over here's a real piece of art. That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister.
Nossa senhora.
Famous church in Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No.
We're Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but we all friends now. Isn't that the most beautiful testament?
Eu matava esse moleque. É igual os caras que estavam me dando as dicas no Dark Souls, ô Félix. Qualquer NPC que eu chegava, eles falavam: mata, 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 mata. Porra, velho. Não precisa matar todo mundo, não, velho.
Nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits!
Let's go! That fellow looks angry.
I'll kill you, thieving bastard!
Bye, mister!
Como que eu vou pegar, mano?
Get back here!
You ain't got a chance in hell, slowpoke.
Ah, God damn it!
Bastard got off.
Ah, damn street trash. You after that kid? That other shit went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
Cadê ele, mano? Vasculha o beco em volta da criança. Agora me deu vontade mesmo, Félix.
I don't. Bounce around so much, couldn't even read the newspaper.
Remember when they had to bring the mules back out after the snowstorm in '95? Couldn't get the eyes on the trolley.
All well and good so long as it works.
Ain't you tired yet, old man?
That's enough! Come here! Hey! Moron!
Bye, mister!
Não, quebra a fechadura, irmão. Porra.
Hey, Bigler! Get lost! I said, get lost, you dumb yokel! You all right back there, old man?
You give that back!
Don't you have pigs to feed?
Stop, you shit!
Just give it up, farm boy!
Caralho, que moleque chato, velho.
Give it up, kid!
What in the hell?
Foi mal, irmão.
I'm telling you, a cucumber's definitely a fruit.
This is fun, mister!
Aff, velho.
That's supposed to hurt.
You better stop right now!
What's the problem, friend?
Give me my things, boy!
What are you talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on!
Não foi, não era uma má ideia, Félix.
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He...
Você jogou Bully? Nunca joguei Bully, cara. Nem um, nem o dois. Esses dias eu tava vendo que alguém tava jogando na Twitch, não lembro quem que era, velho. É da Rockstar, né? É antes do... É antes dos GTA, né?
Got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with him.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends...
Quem sabe sair um remake aí, mano. Um remaster do 1 e do 2. Aí dá pra jogar.
Yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street.
Mesmo ano de San Andreas?
Hey, yokel. Now, get out of here.
Filho da puta, ainda pegou um dinheiro meu ainda, mano. Ah não, esse cavalo não é meu, desce.
Morning to you. Can't remember the... How it is.
Please, you, yes, please, coin, please. Please, won't you lend a coin to a fella in need?
Go get yourself something to eat. Head still rolling
Sir.
from the road.
I want you to have this.
Thanks, friend.
It's nice to give something instead of just begging.
Tá.
I hate asking for money like a goddamn worm. Crawling here in the dirt.
Cara, olha os detalhes dessa cidade, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Meu Deus, velho. O que eu tenho que fazer? Sempre que eles passam na frente do ovo e queima eles, senhor.
Detalhes tão pequenos de nós dois.
Detalhes tão pequenos de nós dois. Olha isso, velho. Félix, tu tem que jogar isso aqui no teu Play 5 aí, mano. Deve ficar do caralho, velho. Ou no PC, né? Botando no máximo que tu tem placa de vídeo e processador pra fazer isso. Nossa, velho. Esse jogo é muito detalhista, velho. Caralho, mano. Olha o tamanho disso aqui, velho. Vamos ver que essa tia aqui tá. Ah, eu posso roubar ela se eu quiser.
Ma'am, I always say, manners cost nothing.
Oh.
You enjoy the rest of your day.
A bientôt.
Ah, fala italiano, mano. Lenor nunca joguei, mano.
Getting robbed? Who by? Bunch of children.
I won't inquire anymore.
But
Eu joguei. Acho que eu joguei Lenor, velho.
to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him.
Eu tô confundindo com máfia.
Flavian Street opposite the park.
Good work.
What now?
We go pay him a visit. I'll get John, you meet us there. Whatever it takes, we need to get that boy back.
I cannot decide which I like less.
Mafia eu curti pra caralho, mano. Mafia 2, esse que saiu aí.
Both are full of
É curtinho o jogo, mas muito bom, velho.
tiles and slime.
É tipo um GTA da máfia italiana, tá ligado? Muito bom.
From real open country.
Buenos días, señor.
Buenos dias. Vamos caminhar aqui, né, mano, pra ver o que que tem. Opa, alguma coisa ia acontecer aqui. Pessoa desconhecida. Aqui é o quê? Pessoa desconhecida. Buenos dias. Caralho, tem chinês aqui, mano.
Gentlemen.
Hey.
Everything okay? Alright, well, good luck to you.
John Cena? Você não pode usar... O que apareceu que eu não vi? O gatinho.
Hey, cat. I'm sorry. Hey, kitty.
You just taking it easy, huh? I done my share.
Ixi, cagou pra mim o gato, mano. Até isso a Rockstar fez.
I ain't going no place interesting. No sense following me. How are you?
Ain't forgotten you.
Clear! I need to pass.
Morning, mister.
Morning. Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
You're about to witness true justice in action.
Yeah. Crack is down there. He deserves work. This'll do.
When a beautiful young lady ridiculed your disfigurement.
Disfigurement?
You murdered her in cold blood. For your awful vanity and pride, you will pay.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Hey, remember me, friend?
As you live.
Help me out again.
Any last words
Would you?
before the noose?
That ugly bitch deserved what she got.
She deserved.
Seems
Enough.
ironic, huh? Oh.
Ah, Jesus. It's you. What the hell did you do?
I heard the neck snap. Damn. Cruel and abhorrent behavior will not stand in this country.
See his legs twitching.
Justice won this battle, but the war is far from over. Heed these words. Bravo!
Kinda makes me hungry watching that.
Caralho. O maluco acabou de ver o cara ser enforcado. Ah, me deu uma fome aqui. Puta, mano. Eu fui pegar o cavalo, matei o cara, velho. Não, mano. Que cidade filha da puta, mano. Caralho, mano. Fui pegar o cavalo, velho. Bati no cara, mano.
Você é burro, cara. Que loucura. Como você é burro.
Você viu, Félix?
Que coisa absurda.
E agora? Como é que faz pra fugir aqui? Aff, mano. O maluco se atravessou bem na hora, velho. Ixi, tá vindo um cara aqui, ó. Filho da puta, velho. É, só que eu tenho que fugir e depois tenho que ir lá e pagar a recompensa. Se eles me pegar, eu perco mais $35. Ai, ai, mano. Que foda, velho. Que cidade filha da puta, mano. É, essa aqui tá valendo pouco mesmo. Tinha uma cidade que era $300 mil, mano. Eu tive que pagar pra poder transitar na cidade. Olha o cara aqui, velho. Tem um policial aqui, velho. What the fuck? Tive que pagar $300 mil, velho. Onde é que é agora? Nossa, lá no meio, velho, de novo, ó. Acho que eu vou costeando aqui a... Eu vou pela costa aqui, mano. Caralho, um crocodilo, que susto, velho! Caralho! Quase que o bicho me pega, mano. Calma, calma, bicho. Onde que é pra acalmar o bicho, mano? Onde que é, mano? Tem um botão que acalma ele aqui, velho.
It's okay, girl. Come on, girl. Yep.
Caralho, mano, o maluco... O maluco se meteu na minha frente, velho. Depois, irmão, sem tempo. Tem que pagar $5 de recompensa. Espera aí. Ah, mano, vai ter policial aqui no meio, velho. Movimentado demais essa bagaça aqui, mano. Ixi, olha o policial ali, direito, ó. Puta, tem mais policial aqui, mano. Olha o jeito que eu vou entrar pra pagar a minha... O jeito que eu vou entrar pra pagar a minha dívida aqui, ó. E aí? E aí, seus otários? Qual é que é? Da puta, acabei de vir aqui, mano. Tem que vir de novo. Nice.
Martin's getting me a
Aí.
necklace. Real
Aí posso transitar na cidade de novo.
silver. He told me.
Ver se eu consigo chegar lá até sem arrumar confusão. Caralho, mano, eu fui pegar o cavalo, velho, e o bicho... O bicho se atravessou. Hello?
There you are. You boys ready? Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen. If we go in there and start shooting up the place, boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. Fella like this is gonna have a lot of protection.
Ain't no one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax. We'll charm them. Trust me. This the place?
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this. Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Dentro.
Ixi, agora virou máfia.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Vattene a bere sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn. Arthur Morgan.
Arthur, the pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
No, that is
Valeu por seguir aí, Lunar Sec. Nós.
I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying.
Lunar Sec.
Living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run them out. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool?
No idea. What choice do we have?
None, I guess. This is idiotic. Whoa.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good, holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope...
Easy, girl. You're okay.
He's okay.
He'll be fine. I figure the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done. Let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right. Okay, I think this is it. Keep it down. Let's hitch the horses up ahead. This way. All right. Let's see what's going on in here.
I'll check this way. Keep it down. Don't want him to bolt on us. How do they expect anyone to rest in peace when they ain't even buried him in the ground? Is that what you... Peace? Wonder... I'll go first. You stay close. Can't believe we're doing this. I know, but we won't care once we get the boy back. That bastard better keep his word. Goddamn place. I mean, gosh darn shithole. Wait, what was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit to drink. Friend died. They can hear us, you know. They're still with us. You should get yourself home.
Hey, did you hear that?
Hey there, boy. Come on, let's keep on 'em.
Não gosto de andar no cemitério na vida real, no jogo também não. Olha isso, velho, que creep. Olha os caras, mano, olha lá, mano.
Hey, John, over here. You boys found my pappy's watch it.
Tá porra!
Damn it.
How many you see?
3, 4,
You should have paid Mr. Bronte.
Headshot. Tá fugindo?
Bastards are trying to draw us out.
Can't see worth a damn. We sure picked the right night for it.
You're dead, both of them.
Stay on him, come on. Reckon this is gonna wake a few people up.
No doubt. Can hardly see what I'm shooting at.
Good moves, blast him.
can think of better ways to spend an evening. Touch and go, and I'll have the drink.
Ah, porra! Ai, se fuder, rapaz. Acho que eu vou ficar brigando contigo com a arma aqui. Jogo lindo, jogo famoso. É mesmo, viu? Essa missão aqui é creepy, hein? Cadê o cara? Toma, toma, toma. Eu lembro dessa parte, acho que tu tá avançando bem mais rápido que eu. Eu tava falando agora pro Buzzy aí, Will. Eu tô jogando umas 4 horas por dia dele.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from. Robbing grave robbers, we've hit the big time.
Procure o saque dos ladrões. Caralho, eu vou roubar o ladrão. Onde que era mesmo, mano?
Think there might be something in here.
Eu perco tempo demais com as missões secundárias a rodo também. Mas as missões secundárias são foda de jogar também. Eu rusho só na principal, mas depois só... Cara, é que... o Will, é o que eu falo sempre pro Félix, tá ligado? Eu, jogador de PC e pobre, mano, eu tenho muito jogo pra jogar, tá ligado? De graça, digamos. Então não tem por que platinar o jogo. Só se for um The Witcher 3 da vida e tal. O que eu vou fazer nesse aqui é jogar o modo história e ver as missões secundárias que são as melhores, assim, pra fazer, tá ligado? Que não pode deixar de jogar Red Dead sem fazer aquelas missões secundárias. Mas não vou platinar, mano. Você é louco? Se eu ficar platinando esse jogo aqui, eu vou ficar 1 ano nele e não vou terminar, velho. Ixi, rapaz, polícia.
Let's just drive back to where we came in. Damn it. Come on. Let's go around the side.
Sim, tu tem muito o que jogar. Eu te digo que eu também tenho um backlog, mas como eu paguei, né? Ah, pois é. É o que eu falo pro Félix, cara. Eu falo pro Félix, pô, o cara tem um Play 5. O cara tem TV 4K. O cara paga R$300 num jogo lançamento, mano. Aí tem que platinar mesmo, velho. Porra. Aí é quase obrigação platinar, velho. Agora eu não, mano. Eu quero é baixar o jogo e jogar, só isso. Ah, mentira que eu vou entrar num túmulo, velho. E nem platino. E nem platino. Claro que tu platina, meu. Tu não platinou o Ghost of Tsushima aí, Félix? Nunca tem ninguém online. Amigo Rafa comprou pra ficar pegando, pô. Nunca vi jogar nada. Quem compra Play 5 não joga. Adiciona o Félix, mano. Ele tá sempre jogando, Buzi. Aliás, eu falei pro Buzi, o Félix, tu tava jogando Dash, ele mandou eu me fuder. Vai se fuder. Não quero jogar com o Félix, não. O que tu fez pro Buzi, o Félix? É. O que tu fez pra ele, ô Félix?
Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here. Stick with me.
Tá puto porque ele é um filho da puta. Pô, mas daí é foda, mano. Todo mundo é meio filho da puta, velho. Ai, ai, ai. O que ele me fez nasceu, caralho. Aí é foda, hein? O Buzi não manda não, imigrante legal é foda. Caralho. Buzi pediu pra mandar um PSVR aí e mandou tomar no cu. É. Vocês são foda. O Will entrou só pra botar lenha. Caralho, Will, tu é foda. É. Aí, não precisei entrar num túmulo, mano. Achei que eu ia entrar. Valeu, 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 Will. Vamos, filho. O foda dessa cidade, Will, que tu... 2 vezes eu já fiquei como procurado, mano. Tu atropelou, bateu em alguém, tu já fica como procurado.
It's lucky I ain't a religious man.
Let's just get back there, collect our side of the deal.
You alright?
He best not be playing games with us.
He almost certainly is. Let's just see. Keep your head. Act normal.
Huh? How's he even gonna know we did what he asked?
I got a feeling most things around here.
Eu tive um problema de atropelar os abobados no caminho. Eu também, mano. Eu mal cheguei. Não. Tu não viu antes, Will. O Félix viu. Eu fui pegar o cavalo que tava em cima da calçada e tava passando um pedestre perto. Daí eu apertei o Y, em vez de ele pegar o cavalo, ele deu um mata-leão no cara e matou o cara. Aí eu tive que vazar da cidade.
Não. Você é burro, cara. Que loucura. Como você é burro. Que coisa absurda.
Deixa a honra no máximo, porque tem missões que só aparecem com honra boa. Ah, entendi. Mas eu tento, mano, fazer as coisas certas, mas é foda. Às vezes o jogo te põe contra, né, mano? Parece uns Félix aí querendo que eu mate a criança ali, velho. Caralho.
What are you doing? Let's go get Jack.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
Não, molequinho, velho.
Glad to see you. Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on. You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys.
E eu que saí correndo com o cavalo uma vez, bati sem querer no transeunte que o cavalo caiu e jogou em cima de outro pedestre. Caralho, você matou 2 com um só.
Let's go! We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it. Yeah. All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry.
What for?
for that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What? What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Muito bom.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That
Nem sabia que dá pra fazer isso, Félix, do trilho do trem. Eu sabia do crocodilo lá. De pegar e largar no rio que tem crocodilo, mas do trilho do trem não.
it's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
O trem também? Ixi.
I had the best time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know.
Já fez isso, Will?
Real good to see you, Jack.
You too, Uncle Arthur.
Acho...
Did you catch the bat?
Acho mais divertido porque o corpo explode. Olha as ideias, mano. Fiz uma vez.
At the graveyard. Uncle Dutch and Papa Bronte told me.
Talvez quando eu termine o jogo eu faça esse tipo de coisa aí. Mas não vou fazer em live não, né, mano? Fazer em offline aqui.
Me and your pa dealt with him.
I told him you would.
A Twitch é cheia dos mimimi aí, vai saber, né? Não só Twitch, qualquer plataforma. Se vocês não sabem, eu tô fazendo multi-Twitch numa plataforma chamada Trovo também. Tô testando lá. Parece que eles dão umas doletas pra quem faz live lá, então eu tô testando. É trovo.live/Kojiro TV, acho que é. Vou seguir lá. Bem melhor que a Twitch, diga-se de passagem. Tanto na qualidade quanto nas ferramentas que tem lá. É bem legal, Will. Se tu faz, tipo, tantas horas no mês... É a promessa, né? Se tu fizer tantas horas no mês, acho que é 90 horas no mês, tu ganha $100. Se tu fizer 25 dias de live no mês, tu ganha $10. E por aí vai. Se tu entrar lá no seleto grupo de... Uma caralhada de... Uma caralhada de incentivo, entendeu? Tipo, quem assiste a tua live ganha uma moeda que pode doar pra ti, entendeu? E aí, uma quantidade daquelas moedas tu pode usar pra transformar em moedas que valem dinheiro de verdade, entendeu? Uma coisa assim. Bem legal, mano. Foi pra essa plataforma que o Xbox Mil Grau foi. Ah, é, Félix? Não sabia, mano. O Arnaldo DK também nessa plataforma?
We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. You ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you.
É que eu gosto de ter duas plataformas. Tipo, pô, esses dias tava impossível fazer na Twitch, velho. Tava travando, tava caindo bitrate. Impossível de ver e fazer live, entendeu? Eu tentei no Facebook, já o Facebook é uma merda pra fazer live. A qualidade do vídeo fica uma bosta lá, velho. O YouTube ninguém olha, não tem ninguém lá. E eu já exporto pro YouTube, né? Aí outras plataformas de live aí não me interessaram muito. Como essa Trovo tá começando, eu resolvi dar uma chance pra ela. Tô gostando, meu, bem legal.
I got my son back.
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So,
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you.
Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back.
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Caralho, esse já é o terceiro acampamento, mano. É o terceiro acampamento que eu venho, velho. O outro era melhor, era na beira do rio, mano. Olha que da hora, velho.
How about a song, huh? Javier, play us away.
Olha que da hora, velho.
Cielito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando.
Parece Alvorada no sábado à noite. Ai, ai, ai. Canta los flores.
Porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito.
Maluco, cara, que jogo bom, velho. Puta que pariu, velho.
Lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
Tá no Game Pass. Pior que não, Félix. Eu tava falando com o Profeta ontem. Ele disse que quando ele fez o Game Pass ainda tava, mas tipo 3 meses depois saiu, tá ligado? Ele não teve tempo de jogar todo ele. Se quiser, Félix, eu te mando o linkzinho do que eu baixei aqui pra tu jogar no PC aí. Só espetar um controle e já era.
Se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
Que bom, velho.
All right, let's give this boy a bit of space. See you later. Good to have you back, Jackie. We missed you.
Welcome back, Jack. Lágrimas vine llorando.
No Shone que fica bom. 22 FPS.
Con la flor del trompillo. Me venía consolando. Yo soy como el coyotito que los revuelco y los dejo. Y me voy al trotecito mirando por debajejo.
How's it going?
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks, Uncle Hosea.
Well, I'll let you fine folks get reacquainted.
Eu quero pegar uma cerveja, mano.
Hey, Abigail.
Tahiti, dear boy. Tahiti.
Caraca, não consigo pegar uma bebida, mano.
Maidens, paradise, an unspoiled paradise. Yeah, I hope so.
Online free to play desse jogo? Não é nada, mano. Online é outro jogo, velho. Separaram. Red Red 2 e Red Red Online. Tem que pagar lá, não sei quanto por mês. Porra, quero tomar um trago, velho. Aqui.
Something or other. I was just a kid, 17, 18, long before I met Dutch. I was newly an orphan. Anyway, I got caught by some hill country sheriff stealing a chicken, I think it was, and he decided I was going to be hanged for it.
For a chicken?
Yes. Only some folks thought it was unfair.
Pior que para platinar ele tem que jogar online. No PS4 não tem que pagar nada, só precisa ter plus. Caralho.
And at the hanging there was a riot.
Os caras sempre acham um jeito de te roubar, né, mano?
But someone I never saw, he shot the rope clean through. Instead, they hanged the sheriff. I got away with nothing more than a sore neck.
Was you scared?
Absolutely petrified.
Well, fair enough.
Come on. Let's leave him to play a minute.
Welcome home, little Jack. Oh, once I was a swinging maid down in Maiden Lane.
So good to have you back.
Thanks, Uncle Arthur.
And to see a smile on your mama's face again.
Sure, and he's the one that turned me.
Ixi, ela começaram as outras agora.
He asked me for a candlestick to light him up to bed. He asked me for my handkerchief to wind around his head. And me being a little fool and thinking it no harm, I jumped in bed beside him to keep my sailor warm. Singing home, boys, home, it's where I want to be. Home, boys, home, with the girl on either knee. With a little ribbon tartan hat and that coat in navy blue. Let him climb the rigging ladder. He climbed up through. He rumbled me, he tumbled me, he screwed me to the wall. He never let me catch my breath, I got no sleep at all. He upped me and he downed me and he cocked me out and in. He fucked me black and blue.
Tá porra!
And early in the morning, before the break of day, he handed me a 10-pound note and do what you do. Take this one for the damage I've done. 9 months from now, you'll have a daughter or a son. And if it be a daughter, got the darling on your
Muito bom, velho.
and if it be a son, send the bastard off to sea. With that little ribbon tartan hat and that coat in navy blue.
Cidade Baixa, 6 horas da manhã, Félix. 5 horas da manhã. Perto das banquinhas de cachorro-quente. Sempre tem uns bêbados assim. Ai, muito bom, velho.
Come on, Kieran, join in.
Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you. I'll just watch.
Suit yourself, then.
See it for what the hell it is.
É muito bom, mano. Ah, onde é que...
On board the Heartland stage, pulling all about the sheets. His bedbugs knew about the sheets.
Started as a thieving line in 1849. Opposition they defied, so people must regard or die.
Nossa, ele canta muito mal.
Tobacco smoke. The ladies are compelled to sit with dresses in tobacco spit. The gentlemen don't seem to care and talk on politics and swear. Started as a thieving line in 1849. All opposition they defied the people.
Porra, tá pegando um diálogo lá de trás, mano. Que porra é essa, velho?
Drivers, when they feel inclined, will have you walking on behind. And on your shoulders lug a pole to help them out somebody home. They promise when you're fair, you pay. You'll have to walk only half the way. Then sad with a cunning laugh, you'll have to push the other half.
Are you okay? Clearly not. It's getting very tiresome.
Yeah, she seems pretty worked up.
Root hog or die! Root hog or die!
Chega, né? Vamos ver onde que é agora o meu quarto aqui. Ah, mas é muito bom, mano.
There he is, old Arthur.
Miss Karen,
The strong, silent, manly one of us.
you're drunk.
This ain't drunk,
Olha lá.
Arthur.
It smells drunk.
Dando bola pro
Don't
Arthur.
smell it, you stuck-up piece of shit. Goddamn you.
Take it easy, Miss Karen. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Whatever you say.
See? What I tell you? Listen. Next time, listen. Faith. Faith is all that matters. We had faith, and we made it. We are gonna make it. We have a plan, my friends, my loved ones. A plan. It is a real plan. We are gonna leave this place, and we are gonna find our own paradise, our own heaven. Tahiti, Fiji, Australia, the real new world.
Tá porra!
That all of Europe's detritus
Que susto, mano.
vengeance on. We are gonna be free. Free.
Caralho.
Olha a pedra!
Olha a pedra. Olha, mano. Caralho, velho. Meu fone chega a tremer aqui, velho.
Not even a dog could trot by my side. Fire I kindle with cow chips around. My coffee I boil without being ground. I wash in the pool and I wipe on the sack. I carry my wardrobe all on my back. Oh, one of another and I sleep on the ground.
Tá ruim, hein, fia?
My music's the lowering of my shiny white ass. My books are guns, my sermons the stone. Parson's a wolf on his pulpit. I sometimes are wrong, back on Main Street. Can't blame me for wanting to eat.
You fellas
Show
certainly
me
know
a
how to
man
have
with
fun,
sweet
Mr.
soul
Arthur.
Found
Sure.
Big old Uncle
If I had stayed with O'Driscoll, you'd have probably killed me by now. You ever think of that? We'd have both died. 6 Points cabin.
That's true.
Caralho, mano, tu fica horas aqui só no acampamento sem fazer nada, velho. De tanta coisa que tem aqui, velho. Você é louco. Deixa eu ver meu quarto onde é que é. É embaixo? Aqui. Jogão aí. Fala aí no New Souls Gamer. Tudo bom, mano? Sim, mano. Eu fico impressionado. Eu tô impressionado com esse jogo, velho. Como eu fiquei quando eu joguei o GTA V. É muito bom esse jogo, velho. Vixe, tem um cara aqui, mano.
What? Arthur.
You alright, Jose?
I'm very alright.
Good.
Caralho, começou a chover agora, mano. Olha isso. Ah, mas onde que é o meu quarto, mano? É aqui? Ah, é em cima, mano. Caraca, olha isso, velho. Ah, vai se fuder, mano. Olha esse jogo, velho. Vou tomar uma chuva aqui que eu tô meio sujo, né, mano? Aí já aproveito e já lavo. Olha a puta temporal, mano. Eu não duvido nada cair um raio aqui em alguma dessas árvores, ou casa. As duas coisas. Tipo. É tipo, ah, que jogo foda, cara. Puta que pariu, sabe? Em vez de falar isso, eu falo, vai se fuder. Oxi, eu não... Ah, é aqui meu quarto. É tipo, é pra dizer assim, nossa, que jogo foda, mano. Vai se fuder, que jogo bom. Não você, entendeu? Ô, Félix, tu que gosta de chuva aí, ó. Tá aí uma chuva boa, mano, ó. Tô pegando um diálogo aqui de algum lugar. Aí, aqui é meu quarto. Tá porra! Cara, eu nunca fiz isso num jogo. Ficar parado pra ver o temporal, velho. Primeira vez que eu tô fazendo isso. Muito bom. Agora a gente vai dar aquela dormidinha aqui. Pra salvar o jogo. E eu ia jogar 2 horas. Acabei jogando quase 3, eu acho. Deixa eu ver aqui. 3 horas de live, deu certinho. Joguei 1 hora a mais que eu queria jogar. Ai, ai. O jogo prende mesmo, né, New Salt? Eu fiquei ali no acampamento uma meia hora, mano, curtindo música e tal. Se não criar poças, não é uma chuva. Boa. Ah, entendi, Félix. Tem que criar poça, né? Entendi. Eu vou deixar salvo aqui e continuar de noite aqui. De noite eu continuo, vou jogar mais umas 2 horas desse jogo aí, beleza? Um abraço pra todo mundo que tá aí, Félix, New Salt, Will, todo mundo que passou aí, Uzi. Volto mais tarde. Abraço pra vocês aí, mano. Valeu, falou.